So I'm guessing probably 95% maybe people watching this that are interested in this type of video, this is the case. This is the case. Otherwise, like, you see a title like this and you're just like, I don't know, where are the music videos or something? You won't be attracted to it. And this is also the case for people. If you got any mental health labels, for the most part, or addictions, alcoholism, etc., why do these people do that stuff? Why? Because they're like in a world that, and also people who feel lonely and they want to meet people, and then they get diagnosed with social anxiety and, oh, there's something wrong with me. All those people, the consciousness in you is trying to express on a level that's not supported at this time and age with this general mainstream populace. So then they're like, this sucks, man. I'm gonna, yeah, now I'm cool. Like, okay, whatever. I've been around addicts and alcoholics since a teenager, and I just like them all better, for the most part, than somebody who just grew up in a box. And, well, the bots, right? I like the alcoholics and addicts better than the bots, because, like, they know that this world isn't their home somehow, unconsciously. They're like, this is, I need to do something to make things more easy, because this world's a mess and making me a mess, and why should I suffer in the name of, like, what society tells me I should do, like make money and get a wife and get a family and work, and I don't know what they do, because I don't do it. I do what I do. Well, what do you do? Yeah, I just do what I'm doing. You see what I'm doing. Oh, my book's out, so you guys can see that if you're interested. It's an autobiography. It's misadventures. It's like a spiritual memoir type book. You can see the link on the website, and then you can click and get a preview that lists the table of contents and stuff like that. See if you resonate. So, let's say that you're one of these people. Consciousness wants to expand. Like, it's like consciousness is its essence is very expansive. It doesn't have a form. I mean, this is very expansive, but then it like put itself in this little box, this little thing, this little human body, mind, and emotions. It's very limited. All that. Mind's limited, emotional body's limited, physical body's limited. It's such limitation. Consciousness, like, enters into that. It'd be like if I tried to fit myself in a shoebox or something. I'm gonna put myself in the shoebox, and then I'm gonna say, okay, enjoy life while you're in the shoebox the same way you enjoy life when you're not in the shoebox. Yeah, try it. So this is on some level what the consciousness is doing. Now the mind of some people say, yeah, I know, but then why does it do it? And you're gonna answer all those questions for yourself. Nobody can answer. It's your mind asking the question, but the problem is the answer exists on a level beyond the mind. So the mind can't assimilate the answer. Any answer I gave, then the mind would say, well, yeah, but what about this? Or what, I disagree. Universe doesn't care if your mind disagrees. Like, it just doesn't care. So hang on, keep going, you'll come to realize these things. So the consciousness put itself in this human shoebox, and now it wants to express its limitlessness on some level as best as it can. That's the challenge. That's the game. Why does it want to play that game? Oh, not answering it. So these people feel that unconsciously, usually, and then they end up doing things that, like, just, it's like you turn the game off. Like, I don't want to play a game anymore. All right, cool. I'm like playing my own game now. So I understood. Like, I understand. I did it. So how do you like, if you don't want to do those habits, because we burn out on them at some point, you hit bottom. You're like, this doesn't work. Sex addiction, food addiction, dope addiction, alcohol addiction, dopamine addiction that people don't. Everybody's a dopamine addict. They don't know it. All these little ways we escape. At some point, the consciousness, the intelligence of the consciousness starts to filter through into our human bot self and through the mind, and then there's some like realization, like I don't want to I can't do this anymore, like it doesn't work. I don't like it. I'm playing small. I don't want to do it. I mean, I kind of want to do it, but I like can't do it anymore. It's like an old relationship. You're already broken up, and then something. The tendency is to go back and I kind of want to call him, but like I can't. There's nothing there. Like, what's the point? There's no purpose. So your wisdom wins. It beats this lower level of just desires and tendencies and emotions. Like you kind of like step over that. But it's still like the emotional experience of that can still be heavy. So what do? How do you make peace with the fact that your consciousness is evolving seemingly faster than you can even handle? What does it mean? You can't handle it. Why do I say that? Checking to see if intruders are coming. What does it mean? Like, my consciousness is evolving faster than I can handle. Yeah, it means that the realization that you're in a planet or space or society, they don't understand that. So it's not conducive for the consciousness to express itself in a more limitless way. The society doesn't support that. It supports the opposite. It supports you just staying small and asleep and, conditioned and all that. So then, of course, that's going to make you restless. What do? You do your own thing. That's what you do. You do your own thing. You forget about, ask God to help you forget about this world and society. We're all in our own world anyway, right? It looks like there's one. We call this planet the world. It's not the world. 8 billion people. There's 8 billion worlds within this world. Everybody's in their own world. They're all thinking and imagining their own little thing. They're all busy with their own lives. Oh, this is so important. I was writing my book. Wow, this is real important. You see, somebody else is doing what they're doing. They're like trying to save the world or something. Yeah, this is important. I'm trying to save the world. Yeah, but they don't want to be saved. No, they do. And I'm going to do it. Okay, enjoy. I had a guy like that. We did mushrooms together, and he had a nice experience and came into some kind of deeper scene, and afterwards just became like what do they call it? The complex? Yeah, this savior, this messiah complex. He thought he had to bring this knowledge now to the world. I'm like, man, they don't know what you're saying. You don't know what you're saying either. Otherwise, you'd know that you're not supposed to do that. No, I gotta do it. Okay, good, go do it. You have to, you listen to your own inner sanction and you follow that, and that's it. That's what you do. Don't worry about do I fit in or what they think of me. I don't even know how to care how somebody thinks of me. I don't know. How do you take that personal? Because they don't know you. They don't know the full spectrum situation. They're viewing you from their own conditioning, number one, and their seeing is very limited. It's very contracted. They're seeing maybe 2 angles out of millions. So of course they're gonna have their own little trip. And I say, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think this. Yeah, okay, good. But I think that. Okay, yeah, good. I don't care. You let God. He's running the whole show. He'll send you the people that are like you, similar. Still not like you, but they're similar to you. And then you resonate and you can enjoy, and you'll be on similar frequency and you'll share things. They're like, yeah, I know, totally, man. You don't even have to, they'll finish your sentence for you. Those are your people. If they're not coming, don't worry about it. You can't, what are you gonna do? You can't pay a headhunter to go find your people. You can't do nothing. You surrender to existence, and like I said, you stay dialed in. You stay dialed in, God, get pen and paper. What am I doing right now? This is what I used to write to get focused. Because I'm what the hell am I doing right now? What am I doing? Okay, here, what am I doing? All right, I want to connect more inside. I want to connect more to this, to, whatever word you want to use, your true self, your true nature. God, what am I supposed to do right now? All right. Okay. Intuition, can you, tell me? Not mine. Mine will say a bunch of nonsense. No, I don't want to listen. With intuition, what am I supposed to do? You're supposed to go walk outside. Or you're nothing comes. I can't hear you, intuition. Okay, I can't hear you. So be it. Maybe you're doing something with a girl or something. He'll get back to me. All right? Be patient. You wait. And this is your saving grace. This is what you have to do. And then, because, look, if God, universe, pushed the accelerated button on you, then it's going to take care of it, right? Do you remember? You remember who's running the show here? Contemplate this question anytime you feel fearful or out of sorts or worry, okay? Who's running the show? Because you'll find the fear and all the insecurities come when you imagine that it's up to you, meaning the mind, to figure everything out. Human reliance. When you're relying on your little human, small little bot self to fix stuff and do stuff, you're gonna feel fearful and insecure for sure. Because it's you got this it's like the little ants trying to figure out how to build a corporation or something. They can't do it. Same thing. How can we manage existence? We don't know. I mean, a tree could fall on my head right now. What am I gonna? Oh no, I better build something. Okay, well, an asteroid could hit the planet. Then what? Oh no, we don't know what's gonna happen. I can feel, if I share this message with some people, they'll be like, what is he talking about? I remember I would get some comments like that. I'm like, yeah, right on, man. I don't know what I'm talking about. You tell me. So when to finish this contemplative exercise I was saying, when you're feeling some heavy feelings, look and see, are you relying on the human bot self or are you relying on existence? Every time I say that, I feel a shift, a subtle shift. It's oh yeah, something relaxes. We're programmed to rely on the human self because that's the game of transcendence. We have to transcend that. And we will, because that's what pain and suffering does. Makes us transcend stuff. That answers the question, okay? The people that say, why does God do that? Yeah. Sometimes think about too this, that when I don't care how much the suffering is. I care. It's duality. I care, but here's what I'm saying. When that body that looks like it suffered so horribly, why is this happening? When he or she pops out of that body, where's the suffering, man? It's no different than a dream at night. If you dreamed you were being stabbed or suffering, and then you wake up in the morning, where's it at? You forget about it. It's oh yeah, there's just some ripple in the water and now it's gone. I can't find it anymore. It's the same thing with this life. So that might help also bring some solace. But only for those who want to do that. Those who are stuck in the mind and they know this world sucks and God's bad. Okay, yeah, what to do with them? There's no openness, so go do what you do. And then we're doing what we're doing. All right, go check my book out if you want. It's in the link's in the description. I'll see you soon.